Is it on? I think we're on. Hello, everybody. It's Maniac for Bricks. And hello, Instagrammy, because we haven't been on Instagram Live in quite some time. But I know somebody who didn't win a Grammy, Llama, for their for the wonderful song "Shake" with Neo and I forget the other artist's name. But yeah, we're here for the Video Is Over party. I just got out of Walmart. They had a couple of items. They basically took down any of the signs except for one wobbler for some reason. Blinky Bricks, thank you for joining. Howie, how's it going? All right, so as far as my Walmart in New Jersey, in southern New Jersey, they've already had stuff on clearance, and I kind of expected that by this point it was going to happen, but you know, after the last fiasco with Vidiyo a few weeks ago, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to wait this out. Either get them from Bricklink or wait for it to clearance, and it shouldn't be long, and here we are. Larry Legend, welcome to the stream. I know I probably pronounced it wrong, and I apologize in advance. So, they had all of the beatboxes from the first wave, which only half of them were $15 as opposed to the regular $20. Still not a great deal. Honestly, even $10 is stretching it, considering it's a minifigure, a couple of tiles, which, as we know, already sells for $5, but different kinds of minifigures, whatever. And then the, you know, prefabricated beatbox itself. I was okay picking up one before, but that was still stretching it for $20. Brick Trains, Joey, welcome to the stream. A $50 Pac-Man would be amazing. And believe me, I would have liked that too if I could have found one. Brickseek said that there was one in my area, but when I called the Walmarts, they didn't have them. And hey, it's Sega. Legend. Yes, sorry, I forgot. So, I picked up the spoils beyond that because they actually had these figures for $3.73 each. And I'm like, okay, now we're talking like any other minifigure series in blind bags or boxes. Now we're, you know, I'll be okay with this. And the funny thing is, all of them were opened. All of them had tabs on the sides, you know, to see what the figures were. I mean, as far as I can tell, the bags were still intact. I don't know if it's missing any pieces, but I took a shot with it anyways. So, I at least knew one or two of them that I wanted last time are definitely in here. Even if I get duplicates of other ones, I'll make do with it, whether by trades or from other purposes or whatever the case may be. Yeah, sorry, that's why I didn't respond to the text. I was like, I literally hopped in Walmart right as we were texting. So I just hopped out of Walmart, and they let me keep the box too, because why not? With that being said, I do have a CMF box or two. I still don't have. I think I have the Mario one. Series 21 I don't have. I'm trying to remember if there was another one in between. Fairly recently. I'm not sure. Anyways, I wanted to open these up and see what's inside. What these actually were. So out of the ones that I've found, this was not a brand new box. This was only a handful left from an existing box. And as we all know, these boxes are, pardon my French, bullcrap. It's a blind box, so you have less idea of what you're getting in it. It's $1 more. Okay, granted, it's not the first series to have $5 for blind figures, but it gives you even less incentive when you have to pay more to be ripped off. I mean, Series 21 and Looney Tunes, that's the other one I was forgetting. That one I need the box for. Definitely need the box for that one, because I'm a big Looney Tunes fan. I haven't done a video about it, but believe me, I got them all. I love them. I would love to see more out of them, if possible. So, at least with the blind bags, you had some chance, but you could still get it wrong just by your, you know, your skill. Or, you know, familiarity with pieces. Yeah, there might be some brand new pieces, but at least familiar with, like, texture and shape and things like that. Benji and Dreambricks12, welcome to the stream, both of y'all. How you doing tonight? All right, but yeah, you're paying more to get ripped off by a blind box as opposed to a bag. Apparently, some people have been able to weigh them, but I don't know much of the difference in weight between minifigure pieces that would actually count. I mean, we're talking grams. We're talking maybe even lower than grams. That's, you know, not a method that I've ever relied on for any blind packaging of anything, even outside of Lego. And welcome I'm really gonna butcher this name. I'm really sorry about this. Anona, Anonelma? I still feel like I'm wrong, and I'm still sorry about it, but I still know who you are, and I'm happy to see you here anyways. Hello, hello. Alright, what was it, 9 of them? I think it was 9. Yeah, 9 figures. And I've already gone through, I have a couple of them duplicates already. I guarantee there's probably going to be duplicates in this. We already know that these are also bullcrap because even in a box of 24, you know, when there's 12 to collect and they're theoretically you can make 2 whole sets of that of them. Some people in a brand new box have not been able to get 2 whole sets. Like, they have to buy more on top of that. Are you kidding me? What is up with that? Why is something that LEGO has done for over 10 years? Collectible minifigures has been around for 10 plus years. And multiple ways per year. It seems like such a standard, like, good system that makes perfect sense, that works for the consumers and for the manufacturer, and they flunked it. I really wanted to curse there, but I'm not. Alright, let's go. That's weird. I grabbed a minifigure in the past and took what I got. Yeah. Very sus. Very sketch. Alright. First one. That's the alien keyboardist. Great. I couldn't see it because of the lighting. This is one that I wanted last time that I was trying to look through, you know, by the guide of a checklist that somebody else already had a full box and, you know, following their example. Other people have done checklists before. Other people have done like that, you know, that guide thing of like how many in the box or, you know, like the ratio of it or how far into the box or like, oh, it's a back left corner for the Percival Graves or whoever. They just had to mess with everybody. But I'm happy to have the alien keyboardist. That is one that I definitely wanted from this series since it began. If I had any interest in this, it was for some of the minifigs. So they do have some cool parts. They have some cool colors. They have some cool ideas. I just don't like Vidiyo as a music app. I feel like it would have been a much stronger theme if, A, it wasn't highly reliable on the app itself. LEGO integrating with technology is very finicky nowadays. There are so many different ways that they've tried and failed. Sometimes inside of the same year, as we've seen now with Vidiyo. Fusion, I don't think lasted a year, but may have been close. I was a little bit better than Vidiyo, I'll tell you that. Dimensions at least had a few years. Let's see, Life of George had a few years. Surprisingly, Life of George had a few years of existence. And that was off of, like, 2 sets. Like, how? And 2 apps. Obviously, Mindstorms and Boost, all of those make sense, you know? Because you're making a robot, you're programming. It's a lot more educational based. Alright. Pack number 2. Let's see what's in here. Now I'm allowed to open this completely. Nobody questioned me because they had only the self-checkouts open with employees just standing on each end of it and near the door. But they didn't say anything to me. Good! Yes! This is how it works! Red Panda! I forget what the instrument is, but the Red Panda. Got it. Those 2 I wanted last time, and I'm out $10 because of it. Granted, I got unique figures, but it wasn't the ones that I wanted. It's kind of like playing the lottery, or not the lottery, but like, or like those gumball machines where it's like, oh, here's all the things you could get, but you really don't have a choice as to which ones you do get. And then the thing pops out and you're like, oh, great. Spider ring. Thanks. There's a spider in my... No, there isn't. Don't fool me. Don't fool me. Not this late at night. Alright, so here's our next one. Very cleanly. Very clean vandalism. Just popping the sides off. Like, only just a tape. And it's a Red Panda. Okay, no problem. I am okay with that. I will give LEGO Vidiyo this. It basically is. It basically is a loot box. Thank you. That's a much better example than what I was thinking of. That you just pay money for the prospect of getting something, and you get something that's not worth it. Probably less value than what you paid for. Especially if you can likely get it multiple times, and you're like, I'm done with these. Anywho's. Next one. I did have to rip a little bit to open it up, but it was pretty ripped up as it was. Oh, okay. This one I didn't have already. It makes sense. Ice cream saxophone. It's one of my least favorites, honestly, from the series. I'm like, I'll give it the credit that it's unique on what it's going for, and that it has a musical instrument, but it just didn't appeal to me at first. Please don't tell me that. No, there weren't. It's like, you guys know. I wasn't looking at the window, by the way. When I turned my head before, it was to the car next to me that was pulling out. So, alright. Next up, I forgot number already. And gotta rip it up a little bit further. As if any of these boxes are going to survive. Okay. A second one. A second ice cream saxophone man. Sure. You know, usually if I do have spiders in the car, they're usually at the front. I would have already noticed by now, and I would have just gripped the seat or something. I swear, I've had it while driving. There was a spider on the steering wheel, and I was like, "This is how I die. This is my last ride." So yeah, no, that's not gonna happen this time around, and I'm not. Holy crap! There is a spider in the front. I'm not joking. No. Frick! I know I have the door right here, but man, I hate it. You guys are right, but it's on the windshield. I don't even know if it's visible on the screen. There's just a little tiny spider just barely hanging on the windshield. Oh, right above the camera. Thanks. You were right and wrong at the same time. Now I have to believe you. I have to believe there's something back there, but if it's all the way in the back, I don't care. This I care about. I'm gonna, let me see if I can hold it up. You can see it. Right, oh God, oh no. It's right there. No! I am so trying not to curse right now! That thing knows what it's up to! Ah! It's like it's trying to stay on, and then it lets go, and it has like a string or, webbing or whatever the frick. And it's just giving me jump scares. Woo! Oh my God! Oh, I'm crying. Put him out of his misery. No, we're not gonna have this anymore. We're done. Did I see another one? I think that was a shadow. I think that was my hand moving. It was on your rear view, like here? Here? I really don't want to be fooled again. He's gone. Spider is dead and gone. I know they have a lot of good environmental, biological purpose. They're great for the ecosystem and everything, but they do not need to exist in my car. They are not going to find what they are looking for in my car. Even I can't find what I'm looking for in my car some days, but today is okay. You mean it was on here, right? How did I not notice that when it was... I thought you meant it was on the back window. And I was like, man, you got good eyesight, but wow. Oh my God. It's a miracle. It's a miracle that Spider-Man is one of my favorite superheroes. Because you would think, from that arachnophobia right there, it's not. It's like playing freaking Dora right now. It's just like, no, right there. Or Blue's Clues. It's like, no, look, a clue. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my God. Anyways, we got 3 more to go. Let's get this over with. I'm gonna drive. Can I watch Instagram videos back? So Instagram Live, depending on how the live stream goes, I'm looking at it via selfie cam, basically. So I don't know how it looks to you guys, or if it's reversed or anything like that. It looked huge. It probably did, because it's much closer. But let me see. I could still upload it as its own Instagram video. And my God, if I can save it and archive it elsewhere, like on YouTube or something, that would be even better. It would be highlight of the freaking year. Yeah. Oh my God. I almost walked into a spider web, 2 days ago? I think it was 2 days ago. Oh, sorry. I'll post a picture of everything. Sorry about that. God. Oh, that was amazing. Thank you so much. You guys, this is fun. I want to do more of this. I mean, not the Instagram Live, but like this kind of interaction. I don't know why. That was just great. Where was I? Oh, so I almost walked into a spider web actually the other day. I got it on video too. So that was fun. It wasn't live though. It was recorded separately. But I was walking out to a dock where in like a small park. I was like, oh, I want to take a look out. You know, this dock seems to be open. I'll walk out to the lake. Oh yeah, he would love it. Maybe I'll just send him that bit, or chop it up or something. You know, make it better. That was great. He would love it. So I was walking out to the dock. They have these 2 large metal poles on each end of it, leading into it, and I didn't notice until there, like that there was a giant spider web. I couldn't see the spider itself, but I saw the webbing going every which way between the 2 poles. And I'm like, oh, guess I'm not going there today. I wasn't going to break it up. I wasn't going to, swat it out. No, then that's not right. But you know how it is. If there's any 2 poles close enough together, spiders make their webs. They're going to make their nets. All right, so moving on to... It's going to be hard to top that. All right, next one. Ooh, okay. I got another unique one. Good. The werewolf drummer. They call it a drummer. They give it 2 bones. Okay, that's fun. That's fine. There's no actual drums. The only way you're going to get drums is a separate Lego set. You can't put it in something that's small, or at least they wouldn't, without making it either a single piece for it, or you just have to put the whole figure in something, something that's between $5 and $20. Like maybe they've done that before a bunch of times. I wonder. Because that's the thing. Lego has done music-themed Lego sets before. Whether or not there was a whole app integration to it. And those were fine. And minifigures with musical instruments were fine before. In collectible minifigure series, in regular Lego themes. I don't think it's bad that they had a music-themed Lego product line. That part is fine. It's the way they introduced it and the way they led with it. It's like, we're doing this all for the app, regardless of what products you have. Because literally, you could use the app. I mean, I've tested. You can use the app with only one of them. So that means at minimum, it's a $5 purchase, for lowest common whatever, for lowest possible price. Lego tends to do that a lot, where they'll jack up something's price as a toy product because there's an app that's involved with it, and the integration with the app, the app is free, but you pay $5 for the figure. Hidden Side, in my opinion, is the best example of that happening. Okay, I'm actually worried now, from what you said before, that there might have been more than one spider. And I'm looking around. I'm looking at what's on the screen, and I'm still not sure. No more on the rearview mirror. Who knows? From brick to brick, welcome to the stream. We're almost done here, actually. And I will post a photo of the spoils from it. But basically, I found 9 of these packs at Walmart, all opened, like just the siding of them opened, to figure out what the figures were. and they were $3.73. So I picked them up. And so far, getting unique ones. And even the duplicates that I have are fine to get duplicates of. I don't need 2 Samurai wrappers. At least as entirely the figure. I'd rather, if I take any of the duplicates, you know, as they are, I'm just gonna, you know, mix the parts with other things. I will give credit that the music theming with Lego Vidiyo, the attempt to make more music themed Lego sets, even though they're not based on an actual band or anything, inspires me to get back into Arachnophoto. Perfect. That I should just make a separate picture or something of like my sig fig freaking out at a spider. It would be great. Anyways, I will give it credit that it does inspire me to get back to an old Lego MOC, which I will share sometime later. Basically have to be a revamp though, because I don't have photos of what the original looked like. I can only guesstimate from what parts I had at the time, but it was an old Lego MOC that had music themed stuff to it, and I'll give it credit. This helped me with other things too, other music things or just funky creatures and characters and just minifigure parts in general. Adakin, welcome to the stream, buddy. You missed some you know, great excitement earlier. Now we got our third alien keyboardist. Again, I don't mind. I think the aliens topping them up like that could still work for other things. That reminds me, Series 21, I may have to get more of the Space Policeman and the alien that came in that series, because those, again, are good to get in multiples and use for other stuff. Especially the Space Policeman would be fun to stack up. But, you know, for space purposes. And the last one here, very, very clear-cut open. And it's the same thing again. Another keyboard alien. So, that's all good and dandy. Literally, all of these were unpacked in some way at Walmart today. Literally minutes ago, before the stream started. I did not tamper with any of these boxes myself. I only found them on the shelf like that. And I've only opened them a bit further to actually pull out the bag and see what the parts are, see what figure we got in each of them. Luckily, these are all unique ones. None of them are repeats from what I already had in the series. Are there any that I'm missing? Not much. For better or for worse, there's only like a few that I'm missing. Like, I wasn't intending to collect this entire series because I didn't treat it like a collectible minifigure series, like a, you know, because it's blind boxes, blind bags, and it has a special, you know, purpose to it. I am happy as well. I think I already reposted about that through Instagram and Twitter about the coffin. Because I basically said, I know what the final song for Vidiyo's app is, and I put the coffin dance. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. But as far as ones that I would still get to collect them all, and at this point would be rather easy to do. There's what, a tiger? Leopard? What's that thing? I think it's a leopard. And then this cheerleader. And I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's lit. I got 10 out of 12. A couple duplicates. Some I like, some I don't. I have duplicates of the Ghost Girl, but I don't mind that because they're good parts. Make of the ghosts. Use them for other things. I have duplicates of the Samurai Rapper, which I did not care for. He was like my least favorite of the entire series. I am not happy with the fact that, like, a third of the figures have microphones. Like, yeah, of course you're gonna need microphones no matter what music genre you're basing it on, or just as a musical instrument per se of someone singing, you know, it's important for a band or artist. But so many. 4 of them out of 12. And even more than that, many of the larger sets have them. Total dollars. So last I remember, I believe it was 60. It was either 60 or 70 that I spent up to that point. Maybe I'll update it with the video post that I have done of what figures and such I collected. Because I got one beatbox. I remember getting, well, with these, that's like 30 Walmart dollar. This was $30. Like just a hair short of it. Because there's, should be 9. 1, 2, 3, 8? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There were 8 figures. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I picked up 8 figures. I was wrong about math the entire time. Because I knew it was $373, and the total before tax was $29. That's why I thought it was 9 figures. But it was 8. Because that's 73, you know, carrying over everything. So we're talking another $30 with 8 more figures. At least none of them are repeats of what I have already. The ones that are duplicates, I can live with, either trading them with other people or using them myself, like as a group on its own, or just as parts for other things. So we're talking about $90. I think at least $90 from what I've picked up before, not counting tax. Math is hard. Math is hard at nearly 11:30 at night. Right? I don't even have a watch on me. What time is it? Yeah. Something like that. But, yeah. I pretty much am not going to go into the beatboxes until after they go down further from 15. I guarantee that by the time I get to Brick Fair later this next week, they will be even less, and people are probably going to flock to Walmart because it's right across the way from the expo to pick those up. And yeah, I mean, I could try Brickseek tonight, honestly, and see if other areas have them. I think some of them have it down to $2 even, which is interesting. I don't know if they're all going to be like that. They're, you know, partially ripped open. But now that they're less than the average cost of a collectible minifigure blind pack, it seems a little better. I'm not going to say it's the best, but a little better to take chances with it, buying several of them and going for it. Because at least then it's like, okay, then I'm not, you know, it's not too much money going out, or at least I have, you know, parts I could use elsewhere and such. So, John Y., welcome to the stream, but we're just about to wrap things up. We had a good spider scare throughout the stream that you can watch back, because I'm going to upload this as its own Instagram video. Hopefully it goes through, because I know that Instagram sometimes messes with me. It doesn't always work out. Maybe saving it as its own video and uploading it on YouTube. Again, hopefully it works. And if it doesn't, yeah, I don't know what we'll do. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Rip in pieces to Vidiyo. I am not going to miss it at all. I think there were some cool parts here and there, but the main app-driven premise was just bull crap. I already pardoned myself earlier in the stream, but yeah, that was not worthwhile. Anywho, take care. I think I did have a video of Vidiyo, the app, that I recorded for almost an hour of experimenting with it, with just like a few figures, not even all the ones I had. Maybe I'll update that with what I have here, or what other ones I've had before. We shall see. Maybe I'll make a coffin dance Lego mock to go along with it. It's like, oh, I'm filming the figures, but we got you know, memorial going on. All right, have yourselves a good night. And Street Sweeper is about to come through. Oh no! It's still no, it's getting closer. Yeah, I was gonna say it's another lane over, but then they started nearing towards me. That's why the lights were changing. I'm tired, but what a fun way to end the night. Take care, everyone. Peace, love, and fun.